Hello, welcome. Hi, today we are doing Rehab by Amy Winehouse, but yesterday, I look sweaty. Not sweaty, it's an oily person. Hello from Bay Area, NorCal. Hi from Southern California. Let me know where you're watching from. Give this video a thumbs up. Our record is 100 likes in the first 10 minutes, so would love to break that. Hi, Moon Eclipse. Moon Eclipse is in Philippines. Where are you all watching from? And what ukulele size are you playing today? That is interesting to find out. What is the Northern Ireland? What is the predominant size that we have in our community? Utah. Utah is a beautiful state. The bits I've seen are so beautiful. Arizona is also beautiful. I love the drive like through Sedona. It's so nice. My cat's trying to come inside. All of a sudden see the door open. I'm like, what is that? It's a cat. I want to attend her so bad. You like concerts and sopranos? From India, wow. I went to Kolkata, Delhi, and Agra in India. Not the summer before last. Netherlands with concert this time. So yesterday we did Hey There Delilah, so we're going to warm up with that. And today I'm playing the new Enya ukulele. This is like the upgraded Nova series, and it comes with effects. So you hold and press the first button, and the green light turns on, and you're able to mess with the effects. Cool, right? But I'll play without effects for now, just so you can hear it normally. I think it just went on sale if you go to enyamusic.com. And then over here I have their other one. This is their smart ukulele, and it has a little button on the side and turns on. You see those lights? So cool, right? And you link it with an app through Bluetooth, and the app will tell you, will communicate through Bluetooth with the instrument. And like if you're supposed to play a C chord, it'll light up here, or if you're supposed to play a G flat, it'll light up where to put your fingers. And then the app listens to you play to determine whether you're doing it correctly too. So it's a really cool instrument. Enya is one of those brands that I think is like taking risks, because they came out with a really good line of laminates. Like they're not real wood, and they're great ones. So I like brands that like don't stick to tradition, that they're like willing and able and going for it with new things. It's refreshing. I guess that's what I want to say. It's refreshing when a brand tries something new. Okay, so yesterday we did Hey There Delilah. So let's review while we have all of our friends join. So I left it on the board so that we could review it. And hopefully that's clear. If you're new, we have a printable. We have a printable link down below, so you can get the printable link, and it has all the songs. You just have to click through at the bottom, and Hey There Delilah is slide 25, because we've done this at least 25 times. Okay, so we're gonna do D, F sharp minor, no, D, then F sharp minor. The original key. If you missed it yesterday, we did it in the key of C, which was easy, and then we went into the original key. So the way that you would play it if you were playing along, we transposed. So at the end of every lesson, we transpose the song to try and see if we can find a key or chords that are easier to play or easier to sing. And in the best of cases, we find a new key that is both easier to play the chords and easier to sing. We did that with Weezer, Island in the Sun, and it was awesome. So for D, I'm lifting the ring finger and I already have the index finger. So you're playing kind of like an A and a D over it. Estambay Luna, hola. So I'm doing this. And then I lift the ring finger. Play D with G7 shape and then just slide for I like that. Do you hear that? Okay, so somebody said in the comments right now, who was that? Let me give you cred. Juggler778 said, play D with a G7 shape, meaning all three fingers there. And then you just slide the index finger to the first. That's awesome. Thank you. I was trying to figure out a good way, but you're the teacher today. I love it. Ready and there's a lot what's it like in New York City, 1,000 miles away, but girl tonight. B minor, ready, go. Do fast G. Sun can shine as bright as you, bright as you. D again, ready, go now. Totally messed it up. Thank you, Fatiha Hanim. Where are you from? That's a really cool name. I love it. Fatiha Hanim. It's so beautiful. Which fingers are you plucking with? Hi, Florida Uke. Okay, so yesterday we had a long discussion about which fingers to use. And it came down to different hands like different things. So some people liked putting their thumb on C string. So that's where they're plucking the bass note. And then index and middle for the E and A strings together. Hi Rita, we're just reviewing Hey There Delilah from yesterday. So it'd be thumb and the other two. Thumb and the other two. We're ignoring G string. We're pretending we have just three strings. The problem with striking and frets with my new Enya ukulele. I got a problem. Any advice? Striking and frets. What do you mean, Sydney? Like sharp fret wires? Is that what you mean? Okay, so some people like this. And where is it? We're playing D with a G7 shape, all the fingers on the second fret. And then index finger. So Sydney, do you mean a spike? Do you mean on the ends? Can you be super descriptive, please? If you pick the bottom three strings in the sequence, you don't need to pick the top string. Exactly. And now B minor, you only need to do these three over here. Look, look, look. This could be B minor since we're not touching this string. So you could actually do B minor this way, or you can do the three strings like a D basically, but over here. And then G is normal because we're using all three strings. A can be just one finger because we're not using. Yes, must be the end frets are too sharp. That really hurt when I move up and down. Okay, that is called sharp fret wires. So do a quick Google search on sharp fret wires, and there are a few solutions. It could be that you have a, thank you Zidslaw from Poland. It could be if you guys have fret, like sharp frets. Everybody go ahead and do this with your instrument right now. Alu, exactly. You would try sounding. Alu, I haven't seen you here in a while, right? You could try sounding them. If you have a wooden ukulele and you're not humidifying, then that could be causing it. I mean, it could be that your ukulele is drying out. Like, imagine the moist rainforest soil. And imagine putting down like a big, long, like light post. And the light post would kind of sink into the rainforest floor because the soil is rich and moist. Now imagine that same light post falling on dry, hard desert soil, like dry and hard. Pop! And it was gonna stick out. And if you wet it, sure, it might absorb it. So what you need sometimes, it is to humidify your uke. Kind of like how people have humidifiers. Some people have humidifiers on their ukes. It could be a factory defect. So you can definitely contact Enya, their Instagram. If you have Instagram, they'll always respond. And is it okay if I plug with my thumb, middle, and ring? Thank you. You are first. Everybody, let's take a drink for our friend from Poland. Thank you. Some people just sand it, like just a little sanding will work. And I'm taking a lot of time on this question. Oh yeah, I got it. Thank you so much. Maybe a factory defect because it's new. If it's new, definitely contact them. Let them know it happened because they always rectify any instruments that have a defect. That's why I work with friends like Enya, because I love that they do that. I miss playing uke, being caught up with work, and it's 3 a.m. here. I couldn't sleep, so yes, I'm here. Yeah, it's nice to see you. It's been a long time. Alu has been here since like year 1 of this channel, I think. 2017, 2018. Okay, so when you get to B minor, it's just 3 strings. So just, you can do it this way or this way. What is the lyrics there? What are the lyrics? Yes, you do. Times Square can't shine as bright as you. I swear that's true. I swear that's true. So let's try to do the whole thing in the key just for review. And then we'll keep going. And thank you so much for that super chat. Sidsla. How do I say your name? You want a printable in this key? Let me know. Actually, it's available on Guitar Tab Pro. So just do Hey There Delilah chords, and it's the first thing that comes up. I started the channel as a New Year's resolution. I want to say January 2017. Okay, let's do it. 1, 2, slow. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. Ah, I messed it up. Sorry. Again, ready, go. 1 and 2 and 3. Let's vamp here. Vamp means we're gonna hang out here. Ready? Keep going. Thank you, Moon Eclipse. Hi, Marie. Welcome. Everybody, let's take a drink for Marie, that it's their first time here. Let's sing. Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in New York City? I'm 1,000 miles away, but girl, tonight too. I messed it up. Again. 1, 2 from the lyrics. Go. Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in New York City? I'm 1,000 miles away, but girl, tonight you look so pretty. Yes, you do. Times Square can't shine as bright as you. As bright as you. Ready, D. Hey there, Delilah, don't you worry about the distance. I'm right there if you get lonely. Give the song another listen. Close your eyes. Fast G. Listen to my voice, it's my disguise. I'm by your side. I'm reading the old one with the bad lyrics. I mean, with the different chords. Okay, and the oh, it's what you do to me. It's this and this. Oh, no, is it? Oh, it's what you do to me. Oh, you do to me. Something like that. I leave your audio to message direct Insta to say my name. Oh, okay. Yes, let me know what your Insta name. And thank you, Sydney. Okay, let's do one more run through for me because I kept ruining that. I'll try to do the lyrics from memory. Okay, hey there, Delilah. What's it like in New York City? I'm 1,000 miles away, but tonight you look so pretty. Times Square can't shine as bright as you. I swear it's true. Hey there, Delilah. Don't you worry about the distance. I'm right here if you get there. If you get lonely, give this song another listen. Close your eyes. Listen to my voice. It's my disguise. I'm by your side. Okay, I'll try to memorize. No, we have not done Rehab. We're reviewing yesterday's. Okay, here we go. 1 and 2 and ready, vamp. Again, 1, 2 on D, go. F sharp minor. Bye, Katie. Take care. We'll miss you. Ready, sing. Hello, Delilah. What's it like in New York City? I'm 1,000 miles away, but girl, tonight you look so pretty. Yes, you do. Times Square can shine as bright as you. I swear it's true. Hey there, Delilah, don't you worry about the distance. I'm right there if you get lonely. Give this song another listen. Close your eyes. Listen to my voice, it's my disguise. I'm by your side. Yes! Memorize those lyrics. Okay. So now we've reviewed Hey There Delilah from yesterday. Are you ready for Amy Winehouse Rehab? Drop some red hearts in the chat if you're ready for that. I'm ready for it. So excited. And thank you so much for being here. I see we have about 150 people in the chat. And if I imagine like a classroom with 180 people playing their ukulele and they're like from everywhere in the world, oh, I get the chills. Like that is so awesome and so mind-blowing. Oh, Anna from Annapolis, thank you for continuing to give to the ukulele community. And I received your PayPal tip yesterday, so thank you. Let's drop some blue hearts for our friends from Maryland, John and Maria. Thank you. Okay, so we're doing Rehab. Oh, I should have done my eyeliner like really big in honor of Miss Winehouse. Rehab. And we got Amy Winehouse. What a voice, that woman. Whew. And I love all the Barry sax sounds in there because I played Barry sax in college. The doo-doo sound on that saxophone was a terrible interpretation, but I love the use of Barry in her music. She was rad. Okay, so we got 2 main sections and they repeat. We have 1 nasty chord, which means we have 1 great opportunity to learn something today. So you gotta spin it in the mind before it can happen in the hands. So if you can tell the mind, you're doing something good for it. Can we get the original key chords? For Rehab, they're original. Kyoko, we're only doing things with ukulele. Are you new here? Okay, so we start the song with the chorus. So I'll write it down yesterday because one of our friends was saying, you need to write down the sections. So we've got C, G, F, C, F, C. So I think we're in the key of C. Spin in the mind like that. I think we're in the key of C, which is good because when we come to transpose, it'll be super easy to think about how to transpose. But we have a few funky chords in there and we have a borrowed chord. So we'll really have to test my music theory there. Any piano players who are here, I'm gonna need your help when we go to transposing. Okay, in the verse, we have E. We have A minor. E we don't love, but we understand. F. And our nasty chord is gonna be A flat. I'm just letting you know. E and A minor. Mamas! Hi! Kit Kat has joined the room. Once she plops down on the spot, I'll show her. And then the next line of the verse is F. We have that A flat again. I know you're not gonna like it, but think about it this way. If you master A flat, there will be no bar chord you can't do. So think about it that way, okay? Always think about it as like, okay, if I get past this, I can do any chord on ukulele. And that's fun to think about. Or at least I get excited about stuff like that. Okay, so we've got C chord. We know C, we love C. We get a little bored of C sometimes, but then sometimes we're just really happy to see it. It's a comfort chord. C for comfort. We've got A minor, and as I'm saying these, it'll be a good idea for you to test yourself. Like, wait, do I know all of these chords by heart? It's kind of cool to test yourself that way sometimes. And then we got G. G we're okay with too. G is a milestone chord. It's kind of challenging at first, especially if you have a smaller uke. Or if you've never played an instrument that requires fretting, like even violin and cellos and stuff, I think can transition to ukulele easily. But I think people who've never played an instrument before, it's just so awkward to hold a tiny neck and to manipulate your fingers to fit into these tiny spaces. So it's just interesting. Some things work for some people and for others they don't. Like for sax players. I was coming from sax, playing saxophone, and for me it was totally foreign to try and do something like an E chord. I avoided all the songs that had E chord. I was like, no, bye. Okay, so A flat's the only funky one here. But we're gonna learn something about A flat that will help us make sense of it. Okay. I tried to write a lot more neatly today because I've realized my writing is a little nasty. You already started to play with island strum. Perfect. That is a great way to start to play a song, is to just play down strums or island strums and then get into it. And let's all take a drink. We reached 100 likes. And let's take a break. Your Goloha just came! Yay! So exciting. I haven't played. Have I played a Goloha? I don't have a Goloha, so I've heard they're like amazing though. They try to make me go to rehab. I won't go. I won't go. Yes, I've been back, but then I come back. No, no, no. I ain't got the time. My daddy thinks I'm fine. So to make me go to rehab, I won't go. Instead of make me go to rehab, just not sing. Won't go. Yes, I've been black, but when I come back, go. Switch, I ain't got the time. F, my daddy thinks I'm fine. When we go to rehab, I won't go. Okay, let me see. Karen, E chord is missing on the printout and on the board. I copied the board from the printout. Thank you for letting me know. I will fix that. Right now when we do a little bathroom break, I'll fix it on the printables. But I'll add it here meanwhile. Okay, so I'm gonna... Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And I really appreciate when you correct me, because it's like having a whole community of people who are like contributing. So just an El Segundo. I left my wallet in El Segundo. Okay, let's see how many beats we're on C, because we're on there forever. Amy Winehouse? I don't know her actual last name, but Winehouse is pretty cool. Oh, and then who was it, Keltra? You wanted a screenshot? I have not added the strumming yet, but now's a good time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. I put White House. Wow, you guys, these typos. Wine, Bernadette, wine. You are the best at finding my typos. White House. Like the other time I had brow-eyed girl. Noah, because of you I added chorus and verse. We can't say anything today. Okay, let's see how many times we play that C chord. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Try it. 3, 4, 4, 3, 3, 4, 4, 3. Yes, I've been. 7, 2, 3, 4. Was that 8 bars? How many did you count? They try to make me go to rehab. I won't go. Yes, I've been back, but when I come back, you'll know. 2, 3, 4. I ain't got the time. Okay, so we are on C for 32 beats. You can think about it as 32, or you can divide it by 4. Think about it as 8. What's up, party people? Hey, how are you doing, Carrie? What's new today? Scolding me yesterday because I didn't add the sections. We have added them today. I already had a typo on the board though. Okay, next on G. How long are we on G? 8. 8 on G. Ooh, let's do green. I ain't got the time, but my daddy thinks I'm fine. 8 on F. They try to make me go to rehab. I won't. Okay, Carrie, I need your help. The last line of the chorus, where it says, he's tried to make me go to rehab. I won't go. He's tried to make me go to rehab. I won't go. Is that correct? Because my mind wants to sing it this way. My mind wants to move the F. He's tried to make me go to rehab. I won't go. Dennis, we missed you yesterday. Where were you? Were you mad at me because we didn't do Badfish? Doesn't sound like it. Which one is it? Is it 4? 4? 4? Yeah, right. He's trying to make me go to rehab. I won't go. I'd rather be home with rain. I ain't got 17 days. It looks like everything has 8 here. I thought you were mad at me, Dennis. I was like, where's Dennis? He's mad at me. I was legit whining about it. I clicked the link and refreshed and I still don't see it. Not sure what I did wrong. If you click the link and refresh, go to the bottom where it says slide 20, slide 1, slide 2, slide 3, blah, blah, blah. You did listen to the lesson yesterday? Okay. Also, you heard me complaining about you not being there. Okay, so far we have 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. F, A flat, 7, 2, 3, 4, nothing. There's nothing you can teach me. Nothing can learn from Mr. Hathaway. I'm getting a lot in life. Okay, so we got F is for 8, A flat is for 8, G felt like forever, and I'm gonna bet that this F is for 8. Let me double check that again. Then to G. I think that was 16. Okay. And hi, Jaime, how are you today? What's the strumming pattern? Petit torso right now, what I'm just doing is counting. And I could do this and just hand it to you. Like, oh, this is 8 and 32 and all that stuff. But I think it's more valuable to see the process. Like when you're figuring out a song, to just play through, okay? And let me teach you how I'm counting. I use conducting to count because I do 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's down, in towards your heart, out, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, in, out, up. Yes, good to count for us. Yeah, I think like that's what's awesome and so kind of raw and personal about these lessons is that you get to see the entire journey. You get to see me mess up. You get to correct me. I get to answer your questions. You like to see the process. Okay, so let's learn something about A flat. Okay, let's learn something about A flat. I'm gonna go here. This is A flat. This is A flat chord, okay? So when we do A flat, we're gonna bar, and then we're going to put our fingers like this. The bar is flat, the other two are kind of curved. Oh, thank you, Rita. I'll catch that in a second. I think it was 8, okay? After A flat, we go to G. So I want to be cool. You know how sometimes guitarists, it looks like they have the same chord position. They're just sliding around and making a minor adjustment. We can do that too. It's just we're not trained to. So we're on the 3rd fret. If you slide this down, you have a G because here's A flat. And now right next to it is G. So, isn't that so cool? Okay, now we're on a G, and after that we have to go to an F. But to go to an F, we have a step in between. We have this one here. So if I'm at G now, and I went down 1, that's not what I want. That's not, I want to get here. So from G, I'm I'm gonna go one more step and then F, like this. So let me do these three chords. We have A flat, then G, and then slide 2 for that F. Isn't that so cool? Ah, let's take a drink for music theory. And this is the kind of stuff I can't really teach on a live video because I need you guys like here with me. I need to explain it. I need to, like, I don't know, it just feels personal. So now I'm gonna do something that I like to do with my classroom, where I go like, okay, pretend I didn't teach that. I'm gonna explain it again as if I hadn't taught it, because it will come out better from my mouth and you'll pick up new things. If you have questions about it, now's the time to ask. Okay, so when I go to A flat and I'm barring, here's A flat on the piano. The next chord over is a G. They're just a step apart, which means that on my ukulele, they're just a step apart. And I'm staying there for a while, so I'm just strumming. Next, I have F. From G to F, we have a step in between. So I have to go G, G flat, F. So G, G flat, F. So I'm at G, G. I don't want G flat, so I'm gonna skip that. I'm gonna go straight to F. Now I'm not barring anymore because the nut is acting as my bar. Go. So it's A flat, money. Slide for G, and slide 2 and F. You get it? Yay! Okay, so yeah, we're doing that move from A flat, 2, 2, 3 to G, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3. We're there forever. 1, 2, and then to F. Really, what we're doing with our ukuleles is full chords, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I'm counting the beats. So we can do that chromatic step with ours. Now, if you want to be even cooler, let's think about how we're getting there. We're getting there from an F, so you could play F this way. But now if you're thinking phrase and you're not too fast, then you can start the phrase with that middle and ring, because you know that you're gonna have to slide to the 3rd fret, then down to the 2nd, and go back home where you started that phrase. Okay, let me explain that again. Okay, on the chorus, if you pluck the G, then C, then E, followed by the strumming chord twice, it spices up the sound a little bit. So strike on the chorus. Which chord, are you talking about chords or are you talking about strings? Okay, so I have piano envy. Jesus taught Moses how to play on the piano. I have. Huh? Okay, so let me teach that again as if I had not said it. We're going from an F, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 to an A flat, 3, 4, and then we're working our way back down, G, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, second F. So this phrase, if we're thinking about it and we play F with the middle and ring, and the index finger is kind of ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and slide it up. I'm on, and then slide 1, and then slide 2. Okay, so let's try that, but I'll tell you how long to hang out on each chord, because we've got 8, 8, and then 16. Okay. And I'll do musical counting. So I'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, slide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, slide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3, slide. That's how I'm gonna count, okay? Here we go. Starting on F, you can start with the index finger off. 1. This trick is your fave. Awesome. 1, 2, you got this. Start on that F. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, slide. 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, second, third fret, second fret. Hang out here. 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, go to F. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go half the time slower, and I'm not gonna mess up the commands. Manuel, we'll get to this switch in a second, okay? I promise. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, go to F, ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, third fret. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, G. 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, and F. Okay, that felt a little better, but I have a feeling some of you may have switched out of here early, okay? We're a cult, is that what you're saying? I'm gonna be needed to go on rehab because Miss B's ukulele online classes. I always want to tune in and play. Thank you guys, let's do that again. 1, 2, 1, 2. You got this. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2. Go to the third fret. 4, 2, 2. Go to the second fret. Stay here. 2, 3, 4. Back to F. Ready, go. Now, let me teach you one more trick before we do the other part. If you're doing F the normal way because you like it, that's okay too. You're just going to have to move a little bit quicker. And Bree, thank you for your super chat. Let's drink to Bree. Cheers to you. May you have a wonderful day, morning, night, evening, everything, and thank you for being here. Karen, you got it. Yes, 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 yes. And this is so much fun. It is fun, right? See? Theory is fun. Okay, so let's say that you're doing F normally. 3, 4, 2, 2, 3. Then what you do is you lay down and slide. So it's a little bit more muscle memory, but it's not impossible. 1, 2, 4, 3, 4, 2, 3. Say the wrong one. Right now, I'm not doing a specific strumming pattern, but if I had to give you one, it would be down, down, up, up, down, up. And if you want to do the chuck instead, the chuck is the percussion sounds are very predominant in this song. Are we welcoming a new member? Can we do the bathroom break soon? I need to trim my board nails real fast. I wasn't prepared for this. Let's do the break right now, okay? Let's do the break right now. And while you do that, I'm going to try and figure out a smooth way for us to move through those chords, okay? Theory of fun, taught by Miss B. Thank you. Go ahead and take a bathroom break, take a drink break, take any break that you need. Okay, so let me look at this. If this is G, if this is C, C sharp B, D sharp B. That's nasty. I'm trying to figure out a different way to play E that isn't a nightmare. I think we're just gonna have to sleep through the nightmare. I'm on frets. I'm not saying this is gonna be the way that works, but I want to explain what I'm thinking. Since this is C chord, And I know that because this is B flat. So kind of like this, what we did here. Let me show you what I'm doing, because that helped a lot. Okay, so B flat, that's this chord, okay, it's here. And I want to get here. So if we're on 1st fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 4th fret, 5th fret, 6th fret, 7th fret. So if I go this shape on the 7th fret, that's an E. Man, there's no easy way to play this. Let me think. This is fun. Yes, this is why I always wanted to have a piano to like facilitate ukulele learning. Let me play it the way I would normally play it. There's no easy way to do it. I'm sorry, I tried to find one. So we're just gonna have to weather through the storm. And so let's go on head first. The C chord shape for the pinky at the 7th fret is easy for E. C chord shape with the pinky at 7th fret. Yeah, that is an E, but I'm thinking that we have to go from E to A minor. So to travel so many frets is not really saving much. I figured out the position of A flat and E. I'm so excited. Okay. That's probably just what it's going to have to take. So we've got E. So let me do a little bit of ukulele yoga with you so we can do E chord. If you already know how to do it, try to memorize that phrase, okay? Breathe. 3 more breaths. Take in as much air as you can. And push out as much air as you can. Again. And down. Okay. Put your middle finger on the fourth fret, fret 4. And make a house for a mouse to make sure that there's space there. I'm thinking to have open string for A minor from E on the 7th fret to make it easier, okay? Okay, so we have that right there. That sounds beautiful. I'm gonna come back to that chord and analyze it. Your close video is exactly why I want to learn to play. I want to be able to play for Mother Nature. Thank you. Next is like a door hinge. Pop that hand up. Look, look, look. Namaste. Put the ring finger next to that. And put the pinky next to that. Elias, we can't use E7 there because E7 is usually reserved for the 5th chord in the family. And here I think, although that might be a key change. Is that music? David, hi! Let's drop some orange hearts for David. I almost missed your super chat again today. Let's drink for David. Let's take 2 drinks. You keep doing it right when I look away. Can a music nerd tell me what this modulation is? What are we? It feels like a key change. Because in the key of C, we should not have E major. This is really funky. That is an interesting modulation. Okay. Oh my gosh, Kit Kat, what are you? She came in storming into the room. Okay. So we have on the 4th fret, we angled in. And now we're kind of going to relax the hand a little bit. Relax, 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 relax. And put that index finger on the 2nd fret. And let go. Try again. Middle finger on the 4th fret, pivot upwards, tuck those other 2, then the index finger, relax, and then squeeze. Modulation, I'll explain at the end of class, yeah. Modulation is a key change in a song for a moment. So for a moment, we go and play new rules. But I don't know what key we're in. It's probably the key of A. But yeah, it's probably the key of A. So if it's the key of A, E7 might work. It might work, but I'm not saying it's right. I don't love the quality of E7 there, but if you do it, it wouldn't be the end of the world, because I think that is in the key of A. That's all I'm going to say. E7, not C7. Some people are asking if they can replace that E for an E7. I say no for 2 reasons. One, I don't know for sure that that's the correct chord, that an E7 would be correct. And 2, I don't love telling you to take a shortcut. And Danielle, yes, they're available to watch later. Yeah, from start to finish. I don't love the idea of you taking a shortcut every time and avoiding a chord. I say no, no, no. Okay? Use ring finger for A minor. Yeah, you can use that ring finger for A minor so that you're ready for F, so that you're ready for that A flat. So that is something we can do. We're playing E and A minor. You can land with the ring finger, then F with the middle, and then slide to 3 and hop for E. I like when you say no, no, no for the no shortcut. Hear what you're saying about what the shortcut. That was gold. No, no, no. Okay, so let's try the verse Tempo de Lerno. They can try chord changes without strumming if it is too difficult. Yes. Actually, let's all do that. Let's all try the chord changes without strumming. 1, 2, 1, 2 at E for 8 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3. A minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3. F chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2. Slide to A flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Jump for E. 1, 2, 3. Hi, Sarah. 1, 2. A minor. 1, 3, 4. 1, 2. Now our phrase that we did. F. 2, 3, 4. 2. A flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Slide 1 for G. 1. Stay here. 4, 2, 2, 3. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, and slide for F. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, if you if it's buzzing, press harder on the strings and make sure your strings aren't on any other chords when playing. That is great advice, Lola. Fidus, what we're doing right now is playing the verse chords, the number of beats that were supposed to be there. So This is both a counting exercise and a chord switching exercise. Yeah, exactly, we're counting. Let's do that again. 1, 2. Miss B, let's try 4, 4, 4, 7 as E in the verse. 4, 4, 4, 7. That is an E. 4, 4, 4, 7. And F. That's fine if you want to do that one. I love when you guys do bar chords, so yes. Here we go. 1, 2. 1, 2, just this hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, A minor. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, F chord. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, A flat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2. There you go. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, A minor. 1, 2, then F go. 2, 3, 4. Then A flat. 2, 3, 4. Slide for G. 2, 3, 4. Stay in G. 3, 2, 3, 4, 4. Then slide for F. 2, 3, 4. I love the suggestion you made about 4, 4, 4, 7. Where was that? Sylvia. That's a great suggestion here. So play E chord 4, 4, 4, 7. Meaning four, 4, 4, 7. Because it slides nicely from that A flat. Okay, so look up, look up, look up. Don't look down there. Look up. This is our A flat. And if you go over 1 fret, keep that bar, but add the 7th on the pinky, you're on an E. So I like the idea of using it here. So good idea. Thank you. Thank you, Sylvia. Where did David go? I love how you guys check in on each other as if we were like in a real classroom. Like, where'd David go? Is he in the bathroom? He's taking way too long. Let's do that again. 1. Oh, thank you, Richard. Is that what you were saying? Thank you. Thank you, Richard. I misunderstood you. So that was on me. Cheers to Richard too. Thank you. 1, 2. 1, 2, E, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, A minor. 2, 3, 4. 2, F, go. 2, 3, 4. 2, A flat, go. 2, 3, 4. And then you can bar. 2, 3, 4. 1 more A minor, go. 2, 3, 4. Second line of the verse, F. 3, 4, F. Slide to A flat. 2, 3, 4. Then go to G. Stay here, stay here. 2, 3, 4. Now go to F. 3, 4, 2. Okay. Take a breath. That was a lot of work. I'm working you really hard today, and you're working you really hard today. So go ahead and take a second to give this video a thumbs up. We haven't even focused so much on the thumbs up today because we're like into the music. How do we do the other way of E? The other way of E is right here, Kaltra. 4, 4, 4, 7. I'm here, I just don't talk much. For those struggling with standard E, practice a D with your second ring and pinky. Second ring and pinky. And then just a slide down and add the first. Steve, can you tell us the frets? Like, can you say 4, 4, 4, 7? Starting from G to A. That will help us a little bit more. Oh, David, how far are you from the canal? I think you told us yesterday, right? It's not super close. Okay. D normally played as 2-2-2-0. Oh, so you're saying just slide. I totally fell off. Same as Dennis. Where are you, Dennis? What did you say? Somehow this song got more confusing. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's do the beginning. And then we'll just play through the verse, okay? Here we go. 1. I'm doing down, down, up, down, up. And this equals 4 beats. This whole phrase. Okay? So, we gotta do it 32 beats here, which is, what is that? How many times? 8 bars. So I'll count 8 bars. Here we go. 1, 2, beginning. 1, 2 on C. 1, 2, ready, go. I'll slow it down, Karen. Yes, I've been back, but when you come back, no, no, no. Go to G now. I ain't got the time. F. Daddy thinks I'm fine. C. Try to make me go to me. I won't go. I messed that up. Hi, Mari, welcome back. Estamos tocando Rehab desde el principio. I play E as E minor because I'm getting no sound with the bar chord. E as E minor. The reason that's not right is, I mean, you've got 2 notes alike, but this one shouldn't be there. So if you're gonna play E minor, at least fix one of the strings, that one. Okay? Please. Okay, let's do that again. Karen, was that speed okay or slower? We're at the chorus, which is the beginning. 1, 2, so David is 7 hours away from the canal. 1, 2, on C, 2, ready, go. That up. Let's start that at C again. 1, 2, ready. C. I'm gonna keep going to the E. A flat. 4, 7. Go to this F, you know this phrase? 3, 4, 5, 6, 3rd fret. 2nd fret down. 1st fret. Go to the chorus now. They try to make me go to me. I won't go. We're on C chord. Yes, I've been by, but when I come back, go to G now. Ain't got the time. F. C. F. go to the G, ready, go. And go to F. And one more chorus, go to C, we're ready, go. Almost there. Go to G, no, yes, no, sorry. 1, 2, chorus, go. They breathe, stay here. Breathe, and now switch to G. F, C, F. Thank you, Carrie, and thank you, Money. Okay. Let's stretch. Let's stretch. So we're taking a break tomorrow. Lola, we're taking a break tomorrow. Actually, everybody. So my roommate works with like security companies, and all of their guards have to have face masks. So we're doing a random little drive to pick up face masks and come back. So it's not like we get to sightsee San Diego, which San Diego is like beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But I thought it would be nice for all of us to take a rest day, and I keep piling on the songs for you. So I think it'll be good to have some time to review, or time to rest, and time to miss me. How about that? And for me to miss you, because I love these. I wonder how it sounds. It sounds too cheesy, huh? E chord. Okay. Whew. Yes, that was a workout. How did you do on that playthrough? Because we just did a playthrough of the thing. Guten Abend, Bernadette. Thank you. So much to practice. Yeah. How was that playthrough? Was it like, did it totally kick your butt? Were you able to play the chorus with us and catch us a little bit here? How did that feel? Yes, now I can catch up. How can I fix it? So when these live classes are, I know there are live classes. Is there a set time or notification? Danielle, it's every day, 12 p.m. LA time. But the next one will not be tomorrow. How many instruments can you play? Ukulele and saxophone? I'm not too bad on my part. Need to practice the bar chord. Honestly, if you can get to the bar chord, even if it's muted, that's half the battle. No, it was actually pretty darn fun. Yeah! Awesome. Glad you like it. Playthrough is awesome. Challenge with the first chorus. Change from A flat to E flat. Aloisa! Thank you! Let's drink to Aloisa! Instead of, okay, I see a suggestion here. Instead of the E, maybe an E minor variation works. 0402. I like that. Yes, let's do that. It was 0402. It's an E minor variation that sounds so good there. Oh my gosh. Who made that suggestion? Who is the jazzy angel who did that? Where are you? Steve, you're full of great recommendations. Thank you. You're Pandora box of music. Well, that is it, right? Right? So it was... so that variation for E, that it's an E minor 7 or something. Okay, I'll analyze it in a second. It's 0, 4, 0, 2. That's a variation for that chord. Let me see what the notes are. Okay, we got a G. What is that? C, C sharp, D, D sharp. That is an E, we're good. Okay, we've got an E and a G, so that would make it an E minor. No. C sharp, D, D sharp, E. So we got G and E, and then G, C, E, and then another E. So that's an E minor with an F. That is such a funky chord. I don't know. No, G, C. What am I? No, A. C, C sharp, C, C sharp, D. What am I missing, guys? That's what it is. Is that right? We got a G, an E, another E, and that C, C sharp, D. No, G, C, E, A sharp, B, D. Why is that so hard for me to wrap mind around it? G, E, E, and B. That is an E minor. It's a weird sounding one that somehow works. I like it. Pretty sure it's 11402. That is another way for E. The EM variant works for Eleanor Rigby. That hair though, looking good, B. Thank you. I bought that like hair dryer brush, and then I put it in a ponytail so it picked up some waves. But it is harder. Yeah, okay. Choose your E and let's play through that verse, okay? 1, 2. I think I like that E minor. 1, 2, play your E. 1, 2, ready, go. A minor. Then the F. I'll check that, Sylvia. A flat. Right, Sylvia. Let's give a round of applause to Sylvia catching that mistake. I think it's a 16. Let me do that phrase again to double, triple check, okay? Thank you. Okay, here we go. 1, 2. I'm starting on that F. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2. Sliding. To the F. 4, 2, 3, 4. They try. Stay on C. Go to your E. We're doing different ones. stay there. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 1 more, 2, and F. All right, let's take another breather. Okay, somebody asked to take a screenshot of the board. Let me move away so you can do that now. Okay. How is that? Bye. Let me go powder my face because this oil is not cute. Better? Still oily. All right. So let's do a playthrough of the whole thing, or as much as possible. If I mess up, I'll just count us into the right part. That was your glow. Thank you. I guess it was. Love that. So hip. 04, 03 for a nicer C. Okay, Steve. Representing with all those chords. 04 or 3. Let me see. C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E. That's right. It is the C chord. Okay, so if we're gonna get adventurous with Steve, so he said 3, 03, 04. 04, 03. That's a C chord as well. Basically, you have your C chord, and you're adding your ring finger on the 4th fret of C string. It just doubles your E's. It makes 2 E chords. Here's what we're doing. So C chord is a combination of notes, right? We have C, E, G. And in our ukulele, we have 4 strings. So we have G, C, E, and then that A, we're switching into a high C. So every time we're playing C chord, this is what we're doing if we were to translate it to the piano. So what Steve is saying, well, we've got 2 C's. Why not double another string? So Steve gave us 2 ways to play E, but we still have a C, an E, and a G, so that's still a C chord. So that's all Steve's doing. He's playing with the notes inside a chord. So we've got 04, 03. So now we can mess around a little bit there because let me show you a trick. I got something for you too, Steve. We're playing F chord right here. This is an amazing class. Thank you, Ms. V. Thank you, Petit. Let's drink in honor of Petit Sorsos. Nice. Super chat. Let's drop some blue hearts. Thank you. Cheers to you. Okay. we're playing that F chord, and an F chord is F, A, and C. Okay, in our ukulele, we have an A, a C, an F, and a high A. So we're just doubling that one, okay? Hola, profesor! Okay, so because C is in the chord, and because we're going to C next, if you want to mess around, you're doing F, and you can add that pinky where C chord is, and let it go. Down, down, up, down, up, down, up. You can add it wherever you want, or you can hold it the whole time if you want. And then when you let go of that F, you're already there. And then you can come back to that F. And then you let go again. And we go to our E. Okay, so mess around with that. Because just because you get a chord chart that says this is C chord, hola Francisca, that doesn't mean that's the only C chord. And my ukulele teacher is here, Sebastian. What is your full name? He's the one that dropped a lot of blue hearts right now. Sebastian, preséntate, please. Okay, Profesor de Ukulele. His name is Profesor de Ukulele. He has a YouTube channel teaching ukulele too. If you're more interested in fingerstyle stuff, he's the man. But he has strumming as well. Thank you, Francisca. He just said hi in the chat. So definitely check out his channel. He has a really cool arrangement of Libertango by Astor Piazzolla. That is the video that made me find him and ask him to be my teacher. And we did a few lessons and they were amazing. So I recommend him. Even if you would just want to do, I don't know, a lesson 2 or 3 or 4, I promise you it'll take you to another level. So I definitely recommend him. And he's incredibly affordable, like incredibly affordable. So definitely check him out. Okay, are you ready for a playthrough? Do you need a drink? ¿Te gusta cuando habla español? I like when you speak Spanish. Let me ask roommate to see if he's interested in making more tea. Hold on. ¿Me puedes hacer más tea? Thank you. Oye, dilo más fuerte. Thank you. Okay. Here we go, beginning. What speed? Was that speed that we've been doing? How many playthroughs have we done by now? None starting? Can you add the time under the strumming? What do you mean the time? Do you mean like beats per minute? Are you ready for a playthrough? No. Are you ready for a drink? Always. Okay. Let's drink to carry y'all to the sassy teacher in here. Dennis, yes, me too. We can do an entire lesson in Spanish. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so Chantal wants the beats under the strumming pattern. Actually, Chantal, this is a great teaching opportunity. Francisca, it is 1:27 p.m. or 13:27. Okay. Chantal, you've given me a great teaching opportunity. Since this class, we've been breaking things down like crazy. I love it. Okay. A strumming pattern is broken down from subdividing. Most songs, I'm generalizing, are in 4 beats. Meaning we're counting 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay? Strumming is your weakness. So you're more of a melodic picker. Now the island strum, or the strum we've been doing here, is down, down, up, up, down, up. That's all it is. but it comes from there. So it's down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, up. Anyone else still stuck? Don't get stuck. Don't over practice it. Move beyond it, okay? So we're still moving the hand here. We're still moving it. The hand is still doing down. We're still doing an up because we have to come down again. We just don't say it. So it's down, see? Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. All of it is the hand doing this. It's just a matter of when you actually touch the chords. But the hand is always doing this. So it's down, down, up, down, up. So I call these ghost strums. I wouldn't consider myself a pro, but it really helped me teach my brother. Oh, thank you. I do have a video on how to teach someone ukulele. And basically the main philosophy is don't correct everything at first. You want to praise everything that's being done right, to give that person that like feeling of like, oh yeah, making progress. And on their own, as they spend more time with the instrument, you'll see that they start correcting the little mistakes as they get more familiar. And Francisca, I bet you're curious about what time it is around the world. So everybody tell me what time it is where you're at. How many island strums are in that first 32 beat? Well, good question, Karen. So let's all answer it together. If this is 4 complete beats, right? 4 beats. And this is 32. What we do then is fractions. We're learning math today, yo. 32 divided by how many, or better question, how many strums or how many times am I going to fit a 4 in there? How many times? What is that? Exactly, Chantal. I'm dividing that number. That's my numerator. This is my denominator. Math is where I draw the line. 8 times. Exactly right. So we're going to do it 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3, 4. And 5, 2, 3, 4. Loku. Nana. Hachi. I get bored. Okay. So, Carrie, don't be a bad kid. Now, how many times am I going to do the island strum on G? Math might be your weakness because it wasn't a music teacher teaching you. I subbed math and those kids would love it. Carrie, remember that emoji that I sent you, that really dark one? I'm sending you that one right now. Exactly. 2 island strums here. 2 island strums here. 1, 1, 2. How about on the 16? How many times would that be? What is that 16 divided by 4? Yeah, it is 2 on this one, 2 on that one. Girl, I'm sending it right back. You are. With your answers, exactly. Well, 4. Sorry, 4. I'm suddenly jealous of those kids. I loved subbing the math class because I knew that from a musical perspective, I could teach math. And I took all the math courses to be a math teacher. And then someone told me that, oh, if you have a math credential, then they'll use you for math and not for music. And so, no, they're saying hi, professor, to my professor who's here, Professor de Ukulele. My ukulele teacher is here. Okay, Chantal, thank you for the question and the teaching opportunity. So now you know an island strum is 4 beats. Let's do a playthrough of it, okay? Breathe. Karen says thanks. Chantal is dabbing. What song are we doing tomorrow? Tomorrow we're off. You get it, Francisca? Another breath. I have my ukulele right here. Awesome. Did I see an E chord? I'm out of here. Don't. We're playing an E minor to replace that E, and it sounds really good. It's 0402. So try that instead if you're totally creeped out by that E. Please stay, Huang. We love you. Okay, here we go, beginning. What was the channel of her professor? Professor, can you comment again? It's profesor de means of, and ukulele, like ukulele. I love that new E. Yeah, it's an E minor, but it's like a varied one that's someone in the comments came up with. Was that Steve's recommendation? Steve, you were giving me a bunch of different chords. All right, here we go. Chorus. 1, 2. You got this. 1, 2. C forever. Ready, go. Make me go to be. Thank you, Steve. I won't go. Stay here. Yes, I've been in black, but when I come back, no. Go to G now. I ain't got the time. F. Daddy thinks I'm fun. C. To make F. C. Go to the verse now. Rather be A minor with right. Go to that F. Go. A flat. Go to your E. I'm gonna lose my baby. We practice this line. Go to the F. 2, 3. A flat. That sounded really good. G. Switch to F. Ready, go. Get ready to go back to the beginning. Ready, go. Now they're gonna make me go to read. I won't go. Thank you, Maria. Drink for Maria. Yes, I'm being bad, but when I come back, no. Now go to G. Go. F. Fast C. Make me go to read. I won't go. Thank you, Carrie. E now. I used to think you here. Oh no, thank you. F. I said I got you. A flat. And go to your E. Gonna lose A minor, baby. Now do that line we practiced. F. And then slide. Hey, Richard. You got this. Relax and breathe. G. Depressed. And go to your F. Yes, me, baby. And the rest. Go to C. Stay there. They try to make me go to read. I say no. Yes, I've been back, but when I come back, I don't know. Go to G now. Ain't got the time. Oh, no. Just kidding. That chorus, we only do C's. So we only do those 32 C's, and then we go back into the verse. So let's go into the verse. 1. And thank you, Monica. Go into the verse. So 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2. Let me do that again. 1, 2. 1, 2 for me. 1, 2, ready, go. I don't ever want to dream again. Go to F now. Just F. A flat. Need a friend. E. I'm not gonna spend 10 weeks. Thank you, Moon. Thank you, everybody. A flat. I'm all over Okay, we finished this song. Obviously, I need more practice. But perfection is boring. And it doesn't show the process. And honestly, if I did it perfectly, it'd be like, oh my gosh, she's perfect. And it makes everybody else give up too. At least when like a teacher is like way super pro, I'm like, I'm so far away from that. So points for relatability here. Sorry I'm late here, but has anyone asked about that Enya ukulele today? Is it the fancy new one Enya has for 2020? Yes, it is. And actually, I can play a little bit with it on. That was so exciting. Cosette, you've been here? I didn't see your chats. Bloody brilliant. Thank you. Thank you, Pee-wee. 'Cause how would you add bass here on piano? I would imitate the bari sax lines, which is a chromatic, I think, steps. And by the way, Professor de Ukulele, who's my ukulele teacher, just said, all her persona is just inspiring. Thank you. And then he said, right now I'm giving online lessons and workshops via Zoom and making fingerstyle tutorials for my channel. And then he's also making some tutorials for my patrons. And I've scheduled the first one to come out in May. So every Tuesday there's a video coming out for the patrons that is not published anywhere else. And with Professor de Ukulele's video, what his content that is exclusive is the tablature notation sheet that will only be for the patrons. As always, great content and you're a great teacher. Let's drink for Richard. My drink ran away. I'm sorry. I will drink 2 drinks in your name when it comes back. I have rhythm, but having to follow patterns just screws me up. Okay, JS, you have rhythm problems. And thank you for all the green and blue hearts. If you have rhythm problems, do this for me. They try to make me go to rehab. I won't go. Just strum once. Yes, I've been bad, but then I come back. Go. Ta ta ta. Ta 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 ta. You make me go to rehab. I won't go. Just add down strums. Okay? Just start with down strums. And the way that you know how to time those down strums is to time it with when the chord is on top of lyrics. They try to make me go to rehab. Thank you, Karen. I won't go. May I suggest Back to Black next, Miss B? Interesting chords with a distinctive strum pattern. Steve, let's do that. Let's take a break. And Sunday we're doing Bad Fish because Dennis really wants that one. And then he wasn't here yesterday and I felt totally guilty. So let's do Bad Fish. And let's add that one sometime next week. Okay? But AC/DC I would love to do. Yes, Bad Fish. Okay, awesome. Glad you like it. And I think Ukulele has a tab for that. So we might just use his because they're so good. What? Yeah. Yeah, let's do Bad Fish on Sunday. Baby, da, 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 da. Okay, any last questions about this song? And since Professor de Ukulele, are you still here? I know Highway to Hell, but I don't know the others. I'm on a highway to hell. It's the ups and down different patterns. I can rock on strumming my own patterns with the songs, but setting them not so much. Okay. Party at my house Sunday. It's Miss B Day. Professor, thank you. I haven't said I love your singing. Thank you. Can we get a screenshot? Yes. Okay, go ahead and take the screenshot. How's that? And then Marie, oh, let me get out of here. Okay, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom. Okay. And remember, there's also the free printable link down below. So I think in combination with attending the class, having these notes, and having the printable, it all just is really good. When are we doing Today and Tomorrow by Grace Vanderwall? I don't know Grace songs. I know she's super awesome though, and I love that she's brought so many young people to the instrument. Okay, how do we feel about this one? I think I'm gonna leave this. I would have done a modulation, but this is the original key. Was this pretty easy for you to sing? It was pretty easy for me to sing. And we have one challenging chord, but, well, two, that A flat and that E. But I think I don't want to touch it because I love it. Yeah, it was good? Okay. Okay, and we did our 100 beats. I mean, our 100 minutes, 100 beats. Okay, I'm drinking twice for Richard for that donation. Yeah, this section here would be interesting to modulate. You added your own? What did you add? I came in halfway and loved it. Leave it. Looks great. I'm going to leave it too because when we review on Sunday, I want to review it just like this. Okay. And you want to grow as players. Okay, so perfect. We won't transpose today. Maybe Badfish will transpose. A flat can be played as G, but 1 fret above, just mute the 4th string. So we've got G, just go 1 fret over and mute the 4th string. And I'm muting with the thumb. I'm not pressing down on it to get a ring. I'm just muting so that it's not ringing. Así, professor? What's the difference between modulation and transposing? Okay. Here we're in the key of C, meaning we're playing C-friendly chords. Here, in the key of C, we would have an E minor, for example. We would not have an A flat. So we know that we've changed into a new feel, and that's a modulation. Okay? Transposing, let's say that we moved everything to the key of D. Then we move everything up a step, whether it's this section or that section. Why am I saying up a step or up a full step? Right now, let's say that we're in the key of E. Like we go to rehab, I won't go. If we switched everything from C where we're at to D, we would need to switch everything. Okay, so now we'd be on D. Try to make me go to rehab, I won't go. Okay, that's what transposing is. It's changing the key, and when you change the key, you change everything. Okay, good question. Alrighty, guys. Well, I had a blast today. Whoever recommended this song, brownie points for you. This was a great song recommendation. Please take tomorrow off. Bernadette, did you ever receive the files? You know, when I tried opening your email, it had them all as empty. And I got too shy to tell you because, like, you were giving me so much information. I was like, oh, I'm not going to tell him. A, D, D, G, D, D, G, D, A. Let me see. That is a Highway to Hell. Oh, that is! And what was the other part? Oh, cool! Let me take a screenshot. Boop! close is awesome, but too expensive. I have an outdoor. Yeah, close is expensive, but it's so nice. Okay, I'll probably use that one on Sunday. Had a blast. I'm late. I'm practicing Delilah all day. Delilah was so fun. My music teacher taught me. Alrighty, guys. Thank you for the wonderful lesson. Now that I know you guys like seeing like breakdowns on piano, I will add that too. Can you check Eyes Shut by Years and Years? It's beautiful. Can you send that to me on Instagram? Put it in our chat so that I can listen to it. We must do another Amy song. So cool. So what is, it's not an Amy song, but she did a cover of it, and a lot of people, myself included, thought it was her song. Valerie. What if we did Valerie? Well, sometimes and I look across the water. Valerie. Thank you, David. Valerie. Why don't you come on over, Valerie? Yeah? Okay, so let's add Valerie to next week. We have a lot of songs we're going to do next week. And then we still have the ones that you guys had asked for, like Coco Day, which would be another Disney day. You love Valerie. Yeah, Valerie's a good one. Great class. Thank you, Karen. And Carolyn, where are you? Carolyn really liked it too. How did you do on that A flat? Were you able to at least get to it, even if you had mutes, this A flat? Can we do one by Nora Jones? Yes, yes. Let's do one by Nora Jones. Love it. Thank you for another amazing lesson. Thank you for your time and knowledge. You guys, these are so fun. Like, I love hanging out with you guys. And then, no offense, but the moderators have hidden all the people who are annoying in the chat. So now it's like, it's coming down to the quality people. I really loved the lesson today. It was so challenging. Okay. I'm checking in on you. Dennis, are you there? Are you excited for Sunday? Thank you, Rita. And thank you for you sent me that guitar video. You're playing guitar now too, right? Yes, to Nora Jones. Yeah, I love that. Simon and Garfunkel. What Simon and Garfunkel song? I love the A flat G F slide. Felt groovy. That was really cool. Thank you, everyone. Great lesson. Thanks. Thank you. And Steve. Let's give a round of applause to Steve for giving us those alternate chords too. Easy chords on song 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That one. Thanks for the lesson today. And then, I don't know if you guys know the song Gatekeeper. Is it by Feist? I love that song. Kobe Calais song. I love these ideas. Yeah. Portuguese or Brazilian song is possible. I don't know one, but I'm down to learn. I mean, we're going to be here for a while, it seems like. The lockdown seems to be getting pushed further and further along. Actually, I'm curious about that. If you don't want to talk Corona stuff, you can check out now. I know some people don't want to talk about it. So if you're going to check out now, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for being my student. Thank you for choosing me as your teacher. And thank you for the super chats. Thank you so much for the likes, and thank you for the questions, and thank you for the feedback, helping me fix things on the board. Okay, Corona time. When is your lockdown until? And are you mandated? I should do open hand. Some places it's rude to point. I'm sorry. Open hand. How long is your lockdown for? Because for us, our president had said it would be until Easter, and then it got pushed, and then it got pushed again, and I think now we're mid-May. Have a nice day tomorrow. Bye. May 4th, May 1st. Thank you for giving us your time. Thank you. Middle of May, it gets pushed. You never had a lockdown, Noah? Never? Ya con calma, my brother's favorite song. Con calma, quiero ver cómo ella la menea. Maybe we can do Con calma. I'll check the lyrics, because I think that's a risque song. You and the other YouTube teachers are making the stay-at-home thing so easy. The ukulele is making the stay-at-home so much better, in my opinion. Like, mid-May, I'm in Cali as well. Oh boy, didn't know this. Is that the date for LA? Jaime! What is our lockdown until? When is our lockdown until? Now you know my roommate's name. ¿Hasta cuándo estamos en lockdown?
At least to the end of like May, I think.
End of May? I thought it was mid-May.
Like May 9th for sure, but probably longer.
Yeah. Oh, I got a PayPal. We ended our borders early enough. Okay, you closed our borders. Ended borders. Yes, it helped me so much. California is middle of May. I think I still go to work early. Do you guys know Cecilia from Simon and Garfunkel? It sounds so fun. I don't know that one. How many ukuleles do I have right now? Maybe 20, 30? And I'm looking to sell and give away a bunch and end up with like 5 again. Same. Yeah. Do you know anyone like in your immediate circle that has gotten the virus, or is it you know someone who knows someone? Like, do you know someone, first name, they know you, who's Bye Carrie, thank you so much for hiding all the annoying people in the chat, because now it's so much more fun. Do you know Ayamores? Who's it by? Aunt and neighbor. Wow. The crisis has made my country more outgoing than ever. Everyone out in nature. Bye, Carrie. I don't know of anyone. We have 3 confirmed. At work? At work? Where do you work, Patty? Your sister? Condolences to Marta. What did Marta say? Did I miss it? Unfortunately, I've lost an uncle. How old was your uncle? My condolences, Martha. Your friend had it, lost of taste and smell. 132 in your village. How many do we have, Jaime? 140-ish. We have 140 in our area. Yes, my aunt in New York City passed away from COVID 2 weeks ago. Ukulele keep me sane. You know someone? Wow, it's getting to that point because it felt like when it hit our country, at least in the US, we were all hearing the numbers, but now it's grown so much that it's gotten to the point where we know someone who knows someone, or if not, know someone. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no degree of separation or two. I used to work in a medical office, so I don't know about if any of my former coworkers have been exposed. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so sorry for those who lost someone. My grandma passed away. I shared this early in the live streams a few weeks ago. She didn't have COVID. She had other conditions, but she passed away like as it was coming to the US. And we couldn't have a funeral until 2 weeks later. And you guys know, like, this thing has grown so much. It grows so much. So by the time it was 2 weeks in, social distancing was already in place, and we couldn't enter the funeral home, and then we couldn't be there for the burial. Only 10 people, and she had 8 children. So I was outside of the cemetery in the parking lot. It was devastating. So I can't imagine what the people who are losing someone to COVID are gonna go through with these funerals. It's gonna be so heartbreaking. Yeah, it was so sad. I hope that you're staying safe. How many of you are able to work from home? I'm very lucky in that I went full-time with YouTube and that I'm able to work from home. My sister-in-law told us her doctor is 70% sure she has it. Barbara, can your sister-in-law get tested, or are the tests not available? Me? Not me, but still getting paid, thank God. Oh, that's great. My wife does, but I cannot. Are you in a country where you're receiving checks in the mail or deposits? Like many people in the States, in America, received a deposit in their bank account of $1,200, I think. Mine's lost because I moved around so much, and then I shared it last year. I went through divorce, so mine's lost somewhere. Not sure where, but I don't know what's gonna happen with my stimulus check. Full layoff, so I have plenty of time to play ukulele. Mine's lost too? Okay. There's some kind of like misery loves company. Thought I was the only one. So sorry to hear about your grandmother, Bernadette. Thanks for doing these live streams. You know what I have to say about the grandmother funeral? It was so sad. But we were told that the funeral home was not going to accept more bodies as COVID affected more people. And we thought, whoa, at least we got a funeral. So there was a little bit of closure in that, if that makes sense. So we laid her to rest and we had closure. And you know what? The whole family was in the parking lot. So we kind of like socially distanced, but we got to see each other, like, and we had that. Because that is the silver lining on a funeral, is that the family comes together. And I'd been living away for so many years. So it had been years since I'd seen my family, and I was so happy. So there was that. My mother's in a nursing home. I'm sad I cannot visit her. Are you driving distance? I've seen some people will go to the window and engage from there. I went from losing my husband to this isolation. Yay for Bernadette doing this live stream and keeping me sane. Was there a priest? Good question, Janet. So I wanted to either play music with my friends, but when they said only 10 people can enter, I thought, like, that's 30% of my trio. And I had thought of taking her mariachi to the funeral because mariachi music is so beautiful and so like important to Mexican culture. But a mariachi group is like 10 people. So only the mariachis would be allowed inside. So there was no priest. My family's Christian. So the pastor pre-recorded a message and they played it on a laptop, and someone held the laptop because he didn't want to take a spot from a family member, which was really thoughtful for him to like prepare a message, to film it, edit, send it. Like, that was really, really nice of him. It has been a pleasure to participate tonight. Blessings and love. Hope to see you another night. Thank you, Steve, so much for your contributions today. I hope to see you again on Sunday. That was really sweet. So I think like this crisis we're in is bringing out the beauty of the human heart. That pastor was so thoughtful. Blessings to him. Yes, indeed. And out of this isolation, our ukulele sessions were born, and I feel this fire for teaching again that I had lost last year with everything that I was going through. So I feel so like with purpose again. You went through SARS? Were you here or were you abroad? See, like these lessons and what we were doing today and finding those chords that fit, doing this line here, trying to sing through it, even the mistakes, like I hope you got to chuckle out of them. Like, I love everything that we're doing here. I love that there's like our classroom's over 100 people, sometimes over 200 people. So, oh, I love it. I love having you guys here, and we'll keep doing it. We're holding each other up, Tracy. That is exactly right. We are holding each other up with tea and snacks. I would do this more often. Yeah, we do it every day. We're just, Katarina, hi. Just listening to you is amazing. You glow with positive energy. Thank you, Jackie. 2 hours today doing ukulele. Yay! We appreciate you so much. This is amazing. Thank you, Dennis. And we missed you yesterday. It's something I'll always cherish and remember. And thank you to everyone who participates in the chat, because it makes me feel like I can talk to you. You know, like, you know that feeling you get like when you read a message, you're like, oh, she read my message. I'm not being conceited about it. It's just I've participated where I'm on the chat for another YouTuber, and when they read my message, I go, oh, he's real. I'm real. Like, it's a weird, but it makes sense. Like, you feel something, and I feel that when I can read your message and we can have a conversation. A person on my feed say they were looking to find someone to give their stimulus check to since they weren't out of work. I told them to buy from someone selling their stuff. Oh, that's great. I'm having a great time, definitely lifting my spirits. Thank you for your work. I feel like we're in the room together. We are. Thanks again. I love this. Look forward to it every day. Karen says, I look forward every day. What's better than learning from such a forgiving, friendly environment? I love this sharing of feelings, both personal and musical. Yeah, because we have to let it out. Even like, I've avoided talking a lot about the virus, but like sometimes you need a little group of positive people where you can just kind of say it. And then, okay, we said it. Let's go back to ukulele. Let's not like hold on to it. I've recommended these lessons to so many people. Thank you, Chantal. I'm so proud of you and the progress that you're making because you're brand spanking new to the instrument. God bless you. See you Sunday. Quick question, Bernadette. Yes, Noah? Ukes we can buy as patrons. Where do I find them? Usually I'll post it and it'll sell on that day. So you just check the notifications. Hope we can all meet and play ukulele someday. So Sydney, I'm going to be at the LA Uke Fest. I was planning on coming to the Austrian Uke Fest, but then this happened. So I loved coming to the Uke Fests around the world. Even though it's expensive and I don't make money. I mean, I'll make a little bit of money from doing the workshop, but definitely doesn't pay for the trip. But you cannot put a price on meeting people that watch the channel. Like, because there's already a relationship. I know you, you know me, and we get to play together in the same space. So that's why I go to these. Thank you for the classes. My 3-year-old woke up the other night when I was practicing in your live stream. He loved it so much, sending hearts, especially that he didn't want to go to bed. Oh, Natalia, thank you. Good night, everyone. I'll miss you tomorrow as this is such fun, but I'm glad you're having a day off. Hope after delivering masks you get rest. I'll be practicing. When? How about in Bay Area? I've thought about coming to Bay Area. Doesn't Cynthia Lynn have a Uke Fest in Bay Area? I would come to that. Like, not to teach, just as a participant. I have each day's ukulele lockdown on my Facebook page, and a couple of my daughter's friends said they needed a video to cheer them up. Thank you, Carolyn. Oh, Carolyn, you have such a big heart. I like your Hey Jude YouTube. I have been playing along with it. That is how I met you. Oh, cool. Thank you. This is so lovely. Thank you, everyone, for connecting virtual hugs. Hugs. I said hugs. Are you planning to come to Germany after lockdown? I was planning on coming to Germany. It was this summer. They have a guitar festival, and Ortega Guitars was going to have a ukulele booth. So that was the plan, but I think it's been canceled. Would you ever come to Atlanta, Georgia for a workshop? Good question. I will come to a workshop if you help me organize to at least have 20 people. And I like making it affordable for people. So $25 per person, $35 if they go as a couple kind of thing. And we can hang out for 2, 3, 4 hours. I don't care. If you can arrange venue and attendees, just tell me where to go and I'll be there, okay? Because like YouTube is my job, so I have freedom to travel. So so let me know if you want me to come out there. Just know, like, I teach beginners, so you're not gonna teach, like, I'm not gonna be teaching you amazing fingerstyle, flamenco style. Like, I'm teaching basics. Will you come back to Europe? That's the plan, Marie. Where in Europe are you? I'm glad you enjoyed today's lesson. Okay, you're talking to each other. I look forward to these videos every day. Thank you. ARC is sending hearts and music. Everything is canceled so far this year. Yeah. Uke Republic's doing it often. Hi, I'm just tuning in. Hi, Tammy. You can still come to Germany without the guitar festival. But I like coming when there's festivals because it gives me somewhere to tell you to meet that is worth your trip, as opposed to just having like an evening at the park. It's more like, let's meet at the Uke Fest. And then we get to see performances and we get to see musicians. And at the last German festival, last minute, they added me into one of the workshops. And so I was able to do a workshop with the subscribers that were there. And it was so much fun. Like, and I loved it because it was exactly like this. I was making all the mistakes in the world. My friend Bosco from Ukulele Cheats was co-teaching it with me. So I taught the easy part, he taught the difficult part, and then people got to switch from the easy to the difficult part, and people were correcting us, and some people didn't speak English, and it was so much fun. It was so much fun. I loved it. That would be so awesome. Okay, you guys are sharing time. Night, everyone. Thanks for the chat. You're awesome, Bernadette. Thank you. Glad you enjoyed it. See you soon. Man, that is totally affordable. Let's get you to London once this is over. Sure, we can get a venue and sort it out. I did London last year. I taught at Duke of Uke. So I'm sure we could do something at Duke of Uke again. It's just a matter of getting numbers, like at least 20 people to make it worth it for everyone, especially the venue, because I want the venue to be paid for. I don't want one of you paying out of pocket. Do you know what I mean? Wish I could meet you there. Which Philippine island are you in? Moon. Yes, your coffee shop Ukfest with Vasco. Oh my gosh, that Vasco is hilarious. But you know what? As like serious as he is about music, he's a total goofball. Always trying to make everybody in the room laugh. Always wanting everybody to have a good time. He will make himself the joke to make you laugh. Like, super big heart, that guy. Super big heart. Where did you want to come to Germany? I mean, what city? Where does it take place? I'm not sure where the Guitar Fest was going to be, but I'm sure if you Google search Guitar Festival, you'll find the city. But that's where Ortega Guitars was going to take me. See, that's another thing. Germany, it's so easy for me to travel because Ortega Guitars, they'll pick me up. They'll help me with hotel if I'm going to an event representing their brand, which, like, heck yeah, I'll represent their brand. I like them. They have great customer service. They have great instruments and guitars and percussion and everything. And so if they help me out with that financial stuff, then I just pay for the flight, and it's really cool. So that is, Germany is really easy. It would be so amazing to see you. Yeah, I would love to come to wherever you're at. So if you can organize an event, 20 people is what I asked for. So we have like a nice little bunch, you know. If it was 3 or 4 of us, we'd feel like, too exposed. We had one in San Diego last year, and there was 20 or 25 people, and it was so fun. Have you tried Lojano ukuleles? I have not. We got a deal. Yeah, awesome. I need to see you and catch up. Oh, yes. Alfredo, where are you? Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you guys. April 24, starting at 4:30 on Instagram, there's going to be a COVID-19 fundraiser, and different musicians are going live at different times. Once I get my time slot, I'll let you know. But I'm going to play with my trio, the ones that I played that Beatles song with. It's a saxophone. I'll be on ukulele. And my friend is on percussion, like playing cajon and bongos. I'm going to go live with them. We're going to socially distance, so I'll have to figure out a way in my home where we can be 6 feet apart, but still playing together and masks on, except for the sax player, I guess. But I don't think Italy has a uke festival. It'd be fun to start it. Yes, that group was fun. Yeah, so I'm playing with them again on Friday for this COVID-19 relief fund. So there's fundraisers for people who are sick with COVID. I'll have more details. I'll post the flyer on my community tab here on YouTube. It's taking place on Instagram. But it's really fun to do those lives. It'll be a 30-minute set. And we're already discussing the songs. So I'm super excited. I hope you can make it there. We'll have the live stream, and I'll remind you again on that day. Because I can say like, all right, see you on Instagram in 2 hours or 3 hours or whenever my time slot is. I wonder if there's a uke fest in New Zealand. Oh, that is a good question. Usually you can do 2 searches. You can do New Zealand Uke Fest on Google, on Googly, or you can do New Zealand Uke Fest or Ukulele Festival on Facebook, because sometimes these festivals have Facebook groups that are really active. Poland is close to Germany. Maybe I can go to this festival. The German Uke Fest is so fun. It feels small, but then when you see everybody in the crowd at the end concert, it's really big. So it was really fun. I loved it. I would definitely go back to it. New Zealand is on my bucket list of places to go. Yeah, I bet New Zealand is one of the most beautiful places in the world. I Googled and did find like 10 festivals. You guys, go to a festival if there's one close to you. I know right now you can't, but in the future, go to a festival. They are so much fun. And take it from an introvert. Like, I hide behind the beauty of this camera, I do freak out when I'm gonna meet one of my like internet ukulele friends because I think, oh my gosh, they're so awesome, they're so talented. Like I'm over here strumming chords on Island Strum and they're like doing technique and singing and like I'm gonna go meet this talented person, and then I'm super shy in person. Like I'm outgoing with like 3 people, and then with the rest I'm like and going to the Uke Fest, it just all melts away. It just, there's none of that. It's like, it doesn't matter if all you know is C chord and you say, oh, I'm just starting. Everyone is so warm and welcoming, like the instruments. So yes, go to a Uke Fest. Please challenge yourself. Push yourself out of that comfort zone. Even if it's the one thing on your bucket list, just do that one thing. Okay, you guys are talking. Can we do another Disney day? I know it's off topic, but still. Yes, we want to do Coco. Have you been to Malaysia? My daughter's son-in-law, grandson loved it there. Malaysia, I went to Kuala Lumpur. That's in Malaysia, right? And then I went to Koh Phi Phi Island, which is beautiful. I think that's Malaysia, right? Yeah, but it's beautiful here. Come to New Zealand, though. I'm in Samoa quite often. Samoa is splendid, too. Okay. I'm only a year into ukulele and a few on guitar. Awesome. So clean, they said yes. And I loved that the people who were selling things to the tourists weren't harassing you. They just had their shop. If you wanted to come in, you came in, but they weren't like on you. It was so nice. I can see I will have more ukes than shoes. Yes, I have more ukes than shoes. That would make a great t-shirt. I love that. Okay. Definitely on my bucket list. I just bought the Sakura travel uke. Yay! It's such a good uke. I was going to use that one today. Hey, I'm from Malaysia. Check out Port Dickson. We have beautiful beach there. All right. And you know what I loved about Koh Phi Phi Island? So that's like, I think that's a Muslim island. And you had women in the full covering next to the tourists on bikini. And no one was looking at you weird. No one was judging. Nobody cared. It was just like, you be you. And I love that, like, okay, I'm not offending anyone. I wasn't wearing bikini. I was wearing the tankini, which is like a shirt. But still, like, it felt so comfortable that, like, nobody cared. It was just like, everyone's their own thing. Everyone wears what they want. And we're just here for the ocean, which I loved. I have a ways to go then because I have a ton of shoes to match every outfit. Ooh, Carolyn is a diva. I love it. I'm a diva too. I just realized I have a lot of Calvin Klein shoes, so I'm becoming a diva. Uke Fest in Poznan is going to be online. Oh, that's cool! An online Uke Fest. What's your new uku pickup? I haven't shared it. Did you say Koh Phi Phi? It's spelled Koh Phi. That's the island. It looks like Koh Phi Phi. Koh Phi Phi. That's the spelling for it. Most of the Uke Fest in Germany are close to where I live. Go, Hans, go. You're gonna love it. It's so fun. And if you go to the Ortega booth, tell them that Bernadette sent you. Because Ortega people are my friends. Should give it a try maybe. Definitely go, even if you feel shy, just go. Then what was the island I went to in Malaysia? I went to an island in Malaysia that was Muslim, and I don't know the name of it. Now it's gonna bug me. It was outside of Kuala Lumpur. I homeschooled 2 boys that visited their grandparents in Malaysia. They tell me about it. You would buy the shirt, that shirt. I have more ukes than shoes. I would too. And have a nice little high heel on one side and a uke on another one. That would be such a diva shirt, but so fun. Hi, Joanna. We're just chit-chatting about ukulele festivals in Malaysia. We did our lesson already. Now that you've had some rest, why don't we run it one last time? And if you're done with it, you don't have to do it. But I thought, let's end on music. Especially since Insta Live after. Nah, I think I'm gonna go bake with Mom. Mom misses me and I miss her, so I'll be baking with Mom. Let's do it, and then we'll be making masks because she's making masks to donate to people. Make me go to rehab, won't go. Yes, I've been by the way. Okay, ready? One, bye Kiki. 1, 2, ready, go. They try to make me go to rehab. I won't go, go, go. Yes, I've been back, but when I come back, no, no. Get ready to switch to ready, go. I ain't got the time. F, and my daddy thinks I'm fine. They try to make me go to rehab. I won't go, go, go. Ready, verse. I'd rather be at home with babe. F, I ain't got A flat. 70 days. E, nothing. There's nothing but that I can learn from Mr. Hathaway. Go to G. I didn't get a lot in class. Go to F, but I know it don't come in a shot. Chorus. Gonna make me go to rehab. I won't go, go, go. Hi, Vanessa. Yes, I've been black, but when I come back, no, no, no. Go to G now. I ain't got the time. F, my daddy thinks I'm fine. C, try to make me go to rehab. I don't go, go, go. Go to the verse. E, man said, do you think you hear? Go to F, I said, I got no idea. Go to an E, hi Kian. Nothing, gonna lose my baby. Go to F, so I always keep A flat. Bottom here, G, he said, I think you're depressed. Go to F, yes, me, yeah, baby, and the rest. C, they try to make me go to rehab. I won't go, no, no. Stay on C. 'Cause I've been black, but when I come back, you go no. And skip, go to the verse E, ready, go. I'll never drink again. Go to F, I just, oh, E flat. Need a friend, even not gonna spend A minor. 10 weeks. F, have everyone think A flat. I'm on that man. G, and it's just not my pride. 1, 2, F, go. It's just to waste tears. I've tried. C, C, 1, 2, ready, go. They try to make me go to rehab. I want. Thank you, Richard. No, no. Yes, I've been black, but when I come back, no, no, no. Go to Gina. I ain't got the time. My daddy thinks I'm fine. One strum. He's trying to make me go to rehab. I won't go, go, go. Yay! Thank you all. This has been such a fun live. I used the Enya today. I will link it down below once this video is on the upload. If you would like the chords for free, they're linked down below. If you would like to have a few more pages on the Ukulele Bible, join us on Patreon. And on Patreon, there are Patreon exclusive videos every Tuesday that are not available for anybody else. So that's another little perk, but you don't need to join Patreon if it's out of your budget. If you can't, if you don't want to, you don't need to. We have these live sessions and we have free printables here. Thank you all. That was so much fun. My phone got a notification that the battery is low. That's why there was a little hiccup there. Omer, I will not be here tomorrow. I'm taking a break and I'm driving to San Diego to pick up masks for my roommate's employees. So yeah, can we do more talking lives? That was really fun, right? Yeah, maybe we can sneak it at the end of another one of our chats. So I'll say bye to everyone who would like to go, and then we can just sit here and chat because I loved that. It was really fun. It was just like tea and a hangout. How much is Patreon? Patreon is $5 a month. I'm glad to see that you're doing good and stay safe. That's my student, Alfredo. It was like my first year teaching full-time music. I was a band director and he played quads. Thank you. This was wonderful extended chat. It was. So no lesson tomorrow. Let's meet up Sunday. We're doing Bad Fish on Sunday, so Sublime Day. The chat part was fun. I love that you guys love it. Sweet. Alrighty guys, well I'm gonna check out of here because this phone is low and I don't want it to cut off. Thank you for everything. That was really fun. And I'll see you Sunday. Okay? Love you. Ciao. Take care. Sayonara.